Hey everyone, I'm Shadeslayer. Here are some of the highlights from week 5 of the online qualifier phase for the PFG Esports Clash Royale tournament. First, it's CL Naruto versus Jin Kazama. Next up, Aki takes on X-Men. Eight-Bit Smoke versus CL Devesh is up next. Mad Fury Rithvik takes on Abu. Abu returns to take on Captain Froze. In this clash, Shan Logbait tries to shake Abu off the top of the leaderboard. Sting vs 8-Bit Smoke is up next. Next, Puneet Tomar takes on 8-Bit Smoke. Hey guys, I have Puneet joining me. Puneet, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good as well. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Puneet in real life and in Clash Royale in game as well, and I'm from Haryana. And I've been playing Clash Royale since its release, so it's been more than 4 years for me.
How much of Clash Royale do you play every day?
Uh, that depends on what's my trophy range during the season. So at season start and season mid, I play around a couple of hours a day, and during season end, when I have to push, I usually play 3 to 4 hours a day.
Sounds good, man. You've been through now 5 weeks of the online qualifier phase for the Paytm First Games Esports Clash Royale tournament. Walk us through how the matches have been for you thus far.
For a couple of weeks, during 2-3 rounds, the matchups were not that difficult, but now the number of players have reduced, and we have a lot of good Indian players, so the matchups are pretty difficult right now.
I mean, the competition has heated up intensely over the last couple of weeks, and we just
Right.
witnessed you go up against 8-Bit Smoke. It was a pretty awesome strat that you managed to pull off. Could you walk us through the
Yeah.
specifics of the same?
Okay, so the trick was to, defend in single elixir and then, push in double elixir when I have some advantage. Or, another strategy was defend his RG push and then counter push with my E golem. So that's what I did. There was his prince and EVs were coming from his side, and then I defended with the Electro Dragon and Healer, and then counter pushed with the Elixir Golem. So that almost took down his tower, and then later on I just defended his RG push with my Barbot and Baby Dragon and Tornado, and then finished off his tower by Tornado in the end.
Perfect, man. You've had, you through 5 weeks now, and you have quite a few more challenging weeks up ahead. Anything specific that you have planned for the matches ahead?
Uh, since these are global tournaments type matchups, so I in these tournaments I usually select one deck and play the whole tournament through that deck. And when we are in the final stages of the tournament, I keep on changing my decks, so that I don't get hard counter.
Perfect, man. Any plans of going professional?
Yeah, I'm trying that actually. So I have recently started playing for a semi-professional team. I have started playing competitive. So I'm really trying that, and let's just hope that I reach there soon.
Perfect, man. Any final shout outs?
Shout outs to Paytm First Games for organizing this tournament, and keep giving us more tournaments.
Thank you so much, Puneet, for joining us. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. All the very best in going pro as well as the upcoming qualifier matches for the PFG Esports Clash Royale tournament, man. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you, man, and thank you for having me here.
See you soon. CL Devesh versus Mega Bhavya. Next, ST Dark Lord takes on Himanshu. ST Dark Lord is back, this time taking on Sarcasm World. Hey everybody, I'm Shade Slayer. Joining me is Sarcasm World. Sarcasm World, what's up man? How are you doing?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing good, bro. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Manpreet Singh. I'm from Gujarat and I'm currently doing mechanical engineering. I'm in second year.
Awesome, man. Tell us a little bit about your journey in Clash Royale so far.
I am playing this game from around 4 years or something, and I'm very consistent in this game. I usually play beatdown decks, so this is my playoff style.
Awesome, man. And I'm guessing that has something to do with the fact that you've consistently been coming top 50 in all the 5 weeks of the online qualifier phase of the PFG Esports Clash Royale tournament. Could you delve a little bit, give us a little bit more insight on the strategies that you use?
I usually play beatdown decks in tournaments because you can easily get 3 prawns and save some time. Also in tournaments, the prawns matters a lot. So at the end, beatdown decks I would recommend everyone.
Awesome, man. And if you had to pick one favorite card in Clash Royale, what would it be?
Definitely Lava.
Awesome, man. I do remember seeing you use a Lava Hound in a few of your matches thus far. Let's take a step back and talk a little bit about your aspirations in esports. Are you looking to take up the game professionally?
Honestly, I've never thought of it before, but I may take it after my engineering completes. I have no time right now, so
okay. So, all right. Before we head out, what are your thoughts on the new Skeletal Dragons card?
I mean, it is very OP right now. My Lava deck has Skeleton Dragons and it works perfectly fine with it.
All right. Perfect, man. Any final shout-outs?
Shout out to Paytm Games for sponsoring this tournament. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for joining us, Sarcasm World. All the very best for the remaining weeks of the online qualifier phase for the Paytm First Games Esports Clash Royale tournament. I Am Infinity versus Himanshu is up next. Next, it's Dhaval versus 8-bit Safe. Hey guys, joining me is Dhaval. Dhaval, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Awesome, man. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
My name is Dhaval Kalathia, and I am from Gujarat, and I am studying in doctor's line MBBS third year, and I play Clash Royale for fun in my free time.
Yeah, I mean, pursuing MBBS must pretty much be taking all your time, and you must be trying really hard to stuff in Clash
Yeah,
Royale
yeah.
as well.
I mean, I am playing since around 4 years, and whenever I get time, I used to play it. And before any tournament and stuff, I watch videos of YouTubers like Clash with S and Surgical Goblin, etc. And I learn from something new from that gameplays,
Right.
and I try to execute them.
Okay. And you've been playing Clash Royale now for a very long time, close to four
Yeah, yeah.
years, I believe. So, how has Clash
Yeah, yeah.
Royale evolved from back then to what it is today?
I mean, at that time it was very less competition, less cards, so very few people knew about the esports in Clash Royale.
Hmm.
But nowadays, as this tournament is coming and upcoming tournaments, it has grown a lot and it will grow. And the
Indeed.
competition is increasing day by day.
Indeed, man. We just watched your match versus 8-bit Safe. It was a very hotly contested affair. Could you walk us through that game?
Yeah. I mean, the main strategy with that deck is to build a push and a very huge push. I mean, if the opponent has spell, then you have to split the three musketeers, and hunter is the main defense. So, I mean, you have to save the hunter for a particular card. As far as in this match, I saved it for the Royal Oaks particularly because they were the main damage causing cards of the opponent.
Yeah. And barring a couple of cards, both of you were running almost very similar decks as well.
Yeah, yeah. So I knew that he does not have any big spell. So I tried to build pressure with the three musketeers, sometimes in the same lane, sometimes splitting them, and like that. And I like to spam emotes,
Right.
like to
I
to
mean,
make the opponent less confident.
I mean, I have seen that in play in a lot of matches where not just the
Yeah,
players, I
yeah,
have seen the viewers who are tuning in also continuously going ham with the emotes. Are you one of those players who
yeah, yeah,
uses the emotes quite a lot to your advantage
yeah, yeah.
in all
I
matches?
I I use them a lot because I like it, man.
Awesome, dude.
Whenever I do something good and something happens in my favor, I just spam emotes.
Awesome. Do you have any plans to pursue a career in esports, specifically Clash Royale?
Uh, in this time, maybe no, because it's affecting my MBBS career.
You're
So
right.
after finishing, maybe I can jump into it.
Perfect, dude. Any final shoutouts?
Shout out to my clan Rising Rivals, which is obviously around top 20 in the clan wars. We are usually playing wars and not going for the ladder so much. And
Right.
yep, and other players from my clan who are also in the PFG Esports, like Abhishek specifically is playing good and also qualified for the week 6.
Yes, I believe he is constantly putting up really good
Yeah,
performances week in and week out as well.
he is a very good graveyard player.
All
I
right.
mean, he's around top 20 in India right now.
Wow. I'm very glad to hear that, man. Wishing you the absolute best for the coming weeks of the online qualifier phase of the PFG Sports Clash Royale tournament. Thank you so much for joining us, Dhaval.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Indian Army takes on Mega Bhavya. Ace versus CL Mabas is up next. Next, it's Abhishek versus Superstar. An upset might be on the cards as Mysticus takes on Jin Kazama. Vivek versus Excalibur is up next. Hey everyone, joining me is Excalibur. Excalibur, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing awesome as well. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
My real name is Abhishek, and I'm from Haryana. And I've been playing Clash Royale since 2017, I guess.
Wow.
So it's been 3 years now. And I've been doing good in the game as well as in life.
Awesome, man. Very glad to hear that. Tell us how your matches were in the last week. You had an amazing week number 5. Could you elaborate a little bit on that?
So I finished, I think, 4th or 5th in the tournament last week. And in the tournament, I used only one deck, which was Royal Giant Prince deck.
Okay.
So actually, I chose to use that deck because it recently came up in the meta, and it was a really good deck, to be honest. And I think it worked very well. I think it barely has any bad matchups, I would say. So it was pretty fine for me.
Awesome, man. Talking about esports, do you have any interest in taking up Clash Royale professionally in the near future?
Yes, so I currently not, I would say, because I mean I play tournaments casually, paid tournaments here and there, and something like that. But I am actually more focused towards my studies right now. I am doing graduation from Delhi.
Okay.
So not current plan to go in esports right now.
Awesome, man. What are your thoughts on the new Skeleton Dragons card?
I think they are a bit too strong, I would say, because they die to fireball, so they give more credibility towards the spell-based decks such as 3M, Three Musketeers, and something. And to be honest, they are used in many archetypes such as Sparky, Lava, RG, as I said, the deck I used, and to be honest, whatnot. So I would say I think they would get nerfed next month, and hope. I mean, let's see what happens.
Awesome, man. Do you have any specific strategies planned, without revealing too much, of course, for the remaining weeks?
So my strategy is to use the decks which I'm comfortable with, and because I have seen people use decks which they have not used earlier, and they think that this deck is good. I should try this in the tournament, and eventually it does not work well. I mean, for me, I would say. So I will use only the decks from my deck pool and not try any crazy deck. I would say.
Awesome, man. How do you see your chances of making it to the top 8 of the current PFG Esports Clash Royale tournament?
Okay, so I last time I think I made it to top 32 only, and I would say I was not satisfied by it. I expected to go higher than that. So this time I am actually more confident. I would say confidence is a must in this tournament. Not to get nervous and that, because there are many great players in this tournament. I would say so. I think I have pretty good chances in this one, and I'll try my best.
I mean, considering we had a very stacked lobby for week 5 and you easily managed to get top 10, I
Yes.
think you're well and truly on your way to making it there. Any final shout outs?
Okay, so shout out to my clan, Tamiz Fantasy, and my clanmates, Greywind and XOPX San. And these two are really great clanmates, to be honest, and help a lot.
Awesome, man. Was a pleasure chatting with you, Excalibur. All the very best for the coming weeks of the online qualifier phase for the PFG Esports Clash Royale tournament.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciated the invite.
Cheers, man. Mr. Incredible takes on Navjot. Lastly, Ravi takes on Jitish. Week 6 matches will take place from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, 28 June 2020. You can find tournament details such as private tournament name, password and tournament tag at 3:30 p.m. on Sunday in the Paytm First Games app as well as in the link m.paytm.me/Clash Royale. Make sure you're logged in through the same account which was used during registration. For any queries, reach us on our Discord channel. Good luck, have fun.